Here we go with Janik choosing the civilization. Spanish against Byzantines should be interesting for us. Janik is with 6 villagers on stone, main stone safe in the back for him. Extra gold inside, which is awesome. Second gold on the walls, but outside. Third gold on the other side, outside. Extra stone. He could wall this off actually if he wanted to. The main gold, somewhat side forwardish. I don't know how to call this. One really close to space, the second really close. And Lojza lost the scout to Janik's scout. He sent a villager as well. And archers are out for Byzantines Lojza, which is interesting to see. I would love to see in Vololo Kingdoms like crossbows and 10 crossbows inside a siege tower to just counter monks. Put them out, kill a monk, put them back in. I wonder if we're going to see anything like that. Now we have 2 more relics in the middle, maybe a little bit closer to Lojza and 1 relic closer to Lojza here. It's got the second stone outside. Let me switch. We have an extra gold here as well. Second gold safe in the back. TC coming up in the back here actually. The main gold and main stone are forward though, and the third gold outside. But this is a really nice natural wall-off. So actually Lojza could like put a mining camp here and villagers which would still be safe for melee attacks. Of course not for the Conquistadors ranged attack here. They do melee damage with the... yeah, I think so. But they... it's not the point about melee, it's the point that this is relatively safe for now. Could wall here even. And we have only extra berries inside and that second gold inside, so Lojza's map really not that good. Arch is an interesting choice, but now there's the Conquistadors out, and we know Conquistadors are going to be good as long as there's not crossbows and a lot of them. So let's see how Lojza is going to defend here. I'm going to go a little bit faster right now, see how this game's actually going, and I think we're going to experience minor fights in the middle. Janik having 2 relics already, or is it 3 maybe? Lojza picking a relic up now, but the Conquistadors going to take down a few crossbows. 1 conversion, no, not happening, and the monk stopped. I'm not sure why. The monk should have gone home, and now this monk is about to die and the relic is underneath that gate, but Janik cannot go for that. All crossbows going over for Lojza, and that means Lojza needs to try and pick up this relic, but maybe only later on, and Janik could go for that gate and try to delete it. He's got a few Conquistadors out. That monk who cannot take the relic, nice try, but it's not happening. Another relic left here on the top side. Lojza can see it, Janik can see it as well, so he's going to send a Conquistador there immediately. Lojza going for gold mining right now. Villager numbers, Lojza 6 ahead. Not a big thing. And no more archers coming up. Actually, third archery range, so more crossbows on the way. Lojza doesn't have the gold to create more crossbows. Interesting to see he's trying to get a crossbow defense going on here. And where did that conversion happen? I don't see it. I don't know. Now a few crossbows are out, and that means we are going to see 1 dead monk maybe. No, Lojza is going back here, but he sure wants to get that relic in as well as go for a good boom. A lot of wood in the bank, didn't have time to put up more farms, I guess. Siege workshop may not be the best thing in the world, and I guess a villager was converted because there's 1 palisade wall, 39 HP standing around. And now the crossbows are going to the other side. A monk is already waiting, and a university coming up for Lojza. Maybe he's thinking about Imperial Age soon, or just ballistics, because those Conquistadors can just run away. And Lojza's gonna have 2 relics plus 1 actually, so Janik only 2, but a castle coming up for Janik in the forward position. Lojza doing ballistics. Janik was on stone, main stone almost gone. And while that 1 castle is at home protecting, I guess, the second gold here. Yeah, that's a TC on that. Actually, 3 TCs for Janik. Makes sense. Nothing else expected. Castle coming up, barracks coming up forward, maybe to get the bloodlines in. And the priest was trying to go in. There's too many crossbows. 5 plus 2. Now we want to go back here. But the relic was being taken by Janik now. Lojza left with 2. Janik has 3. And a few Conquistadors on the field. Let's see. Imperial click coming for Lojza first. Actually, Janik going for chain barding armor. This is interesting. So we are going to see full castle age here for now with Conquistadors and Knights apparently. Those crossbows should do a lot of damage to those Conquistadors, a few of them going down of course, but it's easier to micro those crossbowmen, and Janik actually using a lot of Kongs here. That should not happen. Stables now coming up, Weaver on the way for both players, only now pretty late gold shaft mining for Lojza, so, and that's a very important upgrade. No stables are going up. The Conquistador is about to die again, but there's 1 knight now coming in, 2 plus 2 actually, so he's going to do a hell of a lot of damage. And while the Conquistadors are being sacrificed, the crossbows have the same destiny. They're going down. That knight 2 plus 2 is doing a lot of damage, needs to go back now, but Janik is staying in castle age and going for a big attack now. Lojza is not walled whatsoever. A mistake in my opinion. I think he should have walled himself in. He doesn't have enough stone for a castle, or does he? Not yet. And he doesn't have a castle up, something he would need to counter those Conquistadors to take down the castle here. A few barracks, a pikeman is on the way. Arbalest Bracer coming in too. Nice position for the crossbows. I like this. The knights need to go back, and nice quick death here with a nice kill from the pikeman. Now the knights going around, and if you was walled, you would have an easier time. Actually, the stone is outside, but Janik probably cannot see it because it's going into the base here. And Lojza for now in a very solid position, let's call it like this. The knights are about to find out about the villagers, and there's one monk just waiting for that mining camp to come up. Very nice from Janik, having a little bit of an outpost here, mobile outpost, and that stable was converted, I guess. I don't know, or it was a build there. Castle now coming up behind the main gold. Not enough space for a mining camp after that. I don't really like this castle position. It's not perfect. Chainmail armor and handcart coming in from Lojza is getting the better eco going. And there's the Conquistadors approaching. Those villagers are going to die completely. I don't think this town center is even going up. Very big loss here, and Janik now on the way to Imperial Age. That was a mistake by Lojza. You shouldn't have gone there without scouting, I guess. And Janik very, very patient with the monk here, but very, how do you call it? He was looking out for that. He had an eye on the extra gold. Now the trebuchet coming out, and this castle should go down maybe. Arbalest, a few of them are left, 27 against 50 military units, so Lojza has the military advantage, and he's starting to try and raid a little bit at least. Doesn't find a lot. This TC is about to get walled in, so actually, the mining camp, this could still be open, so Lojza may be able to get a TC up later on. Knights and Conquistadors on the field still, but this castle is about to go down. The question is, what is Janik going to do in Imperial Age? What are we going to see? Are we going to see trash and sea trams maybe? Are we going to see more knights into Cavalier, Paladin? Is it going to be Conquistadors? They can be countered by Arbalest actually. Of course, the Conquistadors way more HP, but still, I don't know what Janik is going to do here. I'm not sure about the meta, to be honest. And that's because I'm noob, you know that. But I like to cast these games. Now there's archers coming up, probably to get elite skirmishes in. Makes a lot of sense. We're not going to see archers for Spanish, of course. Conquistadors going around to raid that woodline a little bit, I guess. Lojza is just going to move it. This TC is getting walled in now. It's soon to be completely walled. Few knights in the field. Plate Barding Army Elite Skirmish, Cavalier coming in. So we're going to see Cavalier Elite Skirms, maybe some form of siege, but chemistry not coming in yet. Halberdier for Lojza on the way. Lojza actually still looking alright, but Janik caught up a little bit. Ooh, and this gate about to go down. That villager did not do anything here. 114 HP, it's pretty much nothing, and when this gate is going down, Lojza will be in trouble because Conquistadors and Knights going in. This was a mistake here from Lojza. He did not wall this. It was too late, and now the raiding party starts. The Conquistadors are going to be able to take down a lot of units, be it villagers or military units, and a Cavalier, of course, is some form of meat shield. They're going to be good now. There's a lot of Halberdiers approaching, but look at this. The Conquistadors have a nice fighting position and taking down Halberdiers so fast. And Lojza, while still in the score lead, is in a pretty unpleasant position. At the same time, he's attacking Halberdiers, Arbalest, and there's the trebuchets to take down the castles. Wonder how many elite skirmishes are there. A lot of Halberdiers going down, but finally Conquistadors are gone, and the elite skirmishes moving out to attack the Arbalest. The Halberdiers make sure that those elite skirmishes cannot do too much damage. Sorry, not sure if it's talking in your native language, of course. I cannot read any of that. And the Halberdiers and Arbalest approaching now. There's more Arbalest and more elite skirmishes coming up, more archer ranges. Right hand side, a monk, Arbalest, not really a lot happening. Another archer, armor blast first now coming from Janik. What is the next thing he's going to do? He's got a good amount of gold left. Did he scout? No, he did not scout the extra gold, so I'm a little disappointed about that. And the next cast is about to go down. Lojza looking to be in a very, very nice position. Let's see how this game is continuing. Lojza could take it from here on. He needs siege, and the siege workshop's coming up immediately. Very nice to see. I think he needs something like rams, maybe. I'm not sure it's the best option, but battering ram on the way already. And he's taking the main stone as well as the main gold. And for now, he's got map control. He's got his own elite skirmishes, and there's a few Conquistadors, but the Halberdiers approaching immediately, looking good. They have to go away, and military numbers are in huge favor of Lojza, taking down more castles. Actually, all the castles are gone now. Not looking good for Janik at this point, and the archer ranges are about to go next. The captain upgrade coming in soon. Archer, that was a misclick, I guess. And Lojza, very, very good game for now. How can you finish it? Can you go in? Can you take Janik down? The castle coming in a very forward position. And Lojza resources looking okay-ish. He's spending a lot, of course. No more raiding happening. And Janik at the same time, not too many resources left. The question is, what are you going to do? Cavalier still being produced. Siege Workshop is up, more elite skirmishes on the way, but those archer trenches are going down, and that's a lot of wood going down. Actually, the walls are open, and Janik is in trouble. Look at this. How can you defend here? 68 against 12 military units. Castle coming in very forward position, and Janik is in trouble. I think Lojza is about to win this game here. Archery range going down, Lojza going in here. Janik has a few, no, Lojza has a few idle help. Dear Seatram on the way for Lojza even. Ooh, this is looking very nice for him. Can he take this and the next game? And he would go to the next round immediately. Cavalier are moving in. There's a few Hellbears to help out. Looking alright. That Cavarcha also was a misclick, I'm pretty sure about that. Janik still has resources left. He's still producing elite skirmishes and knights. Lojza, yes, killing Halberdiers, he's killing elite skirmishes, looking really good right now. 16 more military units, another castle coming up to guard the stone, to actually cover this gold as well. And what is Janik going to do here? He cannot take this. Janik calling GG at this point. Very good game from Lojza indeed. Now, Lojza needs to win 1 in 3 games. He's Spanish right now. Can he do Spanish against Byzantines? Can he win it? Let's see. Only a second stone safe in the back. The main goal, the main stone somewhat forwardish. He's not on stone with Spanish, which is interesting. A third goal outside, 1 relic. Second and third goal outside is actually pretty far away. It seems to be far away. 1 relic close to space, 2 more in the neutral zone. And we have for Janik extra gold, which he did not scout. He can see second and main stone safe in the back, which is awesome. But the main gold forward, second gold inside forward, the third gold outside. So gold-wise, players will have problems. We have Janik with Byzantines going for double monastery. The scout went in from Lojza, and actually Janik's scout is lower on HP. There's the fight happening. I think Janik's scout should die. No, not yet. 20 HP left. This is a lot. Town center coming on the main gold. And we have 1 relic close to Janik's base and 1 relic inside his base. Let's see how this game is continuing, what is going to bring us. For now, double monastery means we're going to see monk production here. And for Lojza, we have 1 extra TC on the wood line on the right hand side, 1 extra TC on the wood line and a second stone on the left. And the siege workshop coming up now with 1 villager only on the main gold for now. Not going for any relics, which is interesting. Janik doing loom, maybe he was housed. That's possible double monk production. And Sanctity also on the way. That means Janik should be able to get all the relics without too many problems. And this is actually pretty dangerous in my opinion. You should not allow Janik to get all the relics in easily. But Lojza probably has an idea of how to play this. Let's see how he's going to do it. Monks coming forward, both on the way for Janik. Very late. I think he should have gotten that early on. That Mangonel is moving forward. Janik is not getting redemption yet. And now there it is. Maybe Lojza wanted to see redemption actually, because he's not going for any extra Mangonels now. Only that 1 single Mangonel, and of course is deleting it immediately. Now that's 475 gold spent for Janik that he didn't really need, but Janik on the way to Imperial Age, and this is really interesting to see. With 2 TCs in total, I guess. Yes, he probably bought it as way up, and as Byzantines, of course, you can reach Imperial Age faster. He's on stone, so he's gonna be able to get a castle up in like late Castle Age, maybe only early Imperial Age. The castle is up for Lojza, but Lojza probably not even close to Imperial Age. Not really. He's missing a bit of stone, and that means Janik can trap that castle down, and Lojza is 2.5 minutes behind. So Janik, with good monks and with the time advantage, block printing coming in, will be able to get out traps, will be able to get rid of the castle, and Lojza will be in trouble, I think. Looking good. Barracks coming up even, maybe to defend from scum scouts, or maybe going for elite skirmishes, arbiters, something like that. Taking the second gold from Lojza is a very good idea, and there we go. Trebuchet is on the way. Imperial Age still not done here. Theocracy coming in from Janik and Lojza. What are you going to do here? You're about to lose the castle. You're going for stables right now and scouts. Maybe that's what the barracks is for. A double barracks, and I guess pikemen will come in very soon. So Lojza now up to Imperial Age, getting a trebuchet out. But there is the spearman coming in. Hussar even on the way. Wow, that's huge. Against the monks it makes a lot of sense. I think Janik needs the pikeman upgrade soon. Janik got enough stone for another castle, and this castle is down. So now we are going to see the walls going down, and the question is, how is Janik going to pursue this? How is going in? Hussar actually for Janik here. Did he, I guess he converted that one. Anything else would make too much sense. The trebuchet is now hitting the siege workshop. They move forward, and while Lojza is trying to get more and more trash units out. Sorry for that, my voice going down a little bit. He is still in trouble, I think, because Janik is looking good at this point. Both on the way are up to Imperial Age, of course, and Lojza has more villages. But Janik has the momentum going for himself, and he needs to use this. He needs to try and get advantage. Problem is, Lojza actually getting up a lot of army, and it's only trash army, so he will be fine with that. Spanish are getting full trash, all upgrades on those, and that means he can live off trash actually. He just needs some siege later on. Hussars approaching, trying to at least, but the pikemen are stopping them pretty much, and the monks are not going down for now. That was not a good fight by Lojza. I'm not sure what happened here, but that was really bad actually. And there is like 4 or 5 converted Hussars, 6 even, and the monks are still standing. That was terrible for Lojza. That's how you lose a game, man. This should not have happened. Now suddenly 41 military units by Janik, and Lojza is down on 11. This means trouble. Doesn't have a castle, doesn't have gold income, and can't even afford halberdiers, I guess. Loom on the way for Lojza now, a very important upgrade. But how do you stop the trebuchets? How do you stop another castle coming up? How do you stop the monks? This was terrible. I think this is GG almost. Lojza screwed up, and now he's sending more Hussars, idiot skirmishers. What can you do? Janik has the production going. 78 villages is enough to get a few units out, and the monks are going to help a lot, going to convert, going to heal units. A few of them will die, but it's not a big problem here. And look at this. Lojza is losing ground. He doesn't have a lot of space left. Janik doing fletching right now, and Lojza calling GG. One big fight happening. Not sure what happened there, but the Hussars went down. The lead skirmishers didn't do the damage, and suddenly Janik winning this game. Let's go into game 6. It's going to be team random. Game 6, Chinese War. Let's go for the maps here. Main gold, main stone for Janik. Really safe. Second gold in the back, extra gold in the back. This is awesome. Here, deer outside, second stone close to the walls here. And the third gold inside even, which is nice. We have 4 relics here on that screen. You can see the deer from Lojza really far away, so it wasn't easy to get them in. He didn't even try to. One really close to Janik. And with a lot of villages on gold, I'm expecting to see monasteries coming up for Janik. Actually, TC on the main gold. And that little wood patch, pretty nice to see. Now we have Lojza with 2 extra TCs coming up on the wood line, 1 on the main stone, which is in the back. Main gold is pretty safe in the back. Second gold, extra stone, extra gold. Really nice maps actually, except for the food maybe. Second stone outside, and the third gold blocking that gate. Let's see, do we see any monasteries coming up? There's 1 monastery up for Lojza. He's going to try and get a few relics in, but he lost the scout. As you can see, 3 HP left here for Janik. Can Lojza get the scout in? Come on, start a convert. Ooh, this could be close. Nope, not happening. A little bit lucky here. And Janik going double monastery, siege workshop, and 1 extra TC actually, so I spent a lot of food already. Looking interesting to see an aggressive approach versus a boom approach. Mangonel on the way immediately, monks coming up, and that means Janik should be able to get all the relics in. Lojza going for an early wheelbarrow, I like to see it. And where's that conversion starting? Nope. 2 monks going down with the Mangonel, I guess, and the scout is still in Janik's possession. Now there's a siege workshop coming up, and quick walling, quick stone wall behind, but it's only 700 HP, and that means this can go down really fast. Mangonel on the way, Sanctity coming in for Janik. Also redemption, which is really important to see. You want to get that redemption upgrade against the Mangonels, and that means Lojza needs to defend, and he will need to defend for quite some time here. To be able to get his boom going, get his mini boom going. More walls coming up behind that. Can he do it? A monk approaching immediately. The villager may go down. Actually being suicided. Lojza has 3 more villagers. Had to suicide the Mangonel as well, because the monk was about to get the conversion going, or was to start and get the conversion going. Now the monks are going in, and Lojza doesn't have enough stone for a castle, so in trouble. He's going for stables now. Scouts on the way. And I guess as soon as Janik can see the stables, he's going to add a barracks. He's actually adding the barracks before he can see the scouts. Makes a lot of sense. He knows how to defend from a monk rush, so he knows how to defend the monks from the counter. And that siege workshop should... Oh, it's already in position of Janik, so Lojza didn't even delete it. A mistake in my opinion, didn't see it coming up. Of course I'm casting fast speed. Lightcav on the way, and the villagers going out to get a TC on the wood line, but only there. And that town center is in trouble. Lightcav, there's a few of those, only 6 military units though, and that means there's still 2 Mangonels plus 1, but 2 attacking this town center. Lightcav moving around. Market coming up because that one was also converted, and Janik with a lot of gold in the bank. The Lightcav going out to find nothing pretty much. I'm not sure what they're doing. The monks will go back into safety. There we go. Janik not losing any monks here. The TC still needs to be repaired. Reaper was done by Janik, and villager numbers almost the same. Lojza now buying stone as far as I could see. Yeah, those Lightcav really not doing a lot. And 611 stone means Lojza may be able to get a castle up, but where to put it? There's 5 Mangonels attacking the next TC. There's TC on the outside, Janik can't see it yet, but he may be able to find it soon. And now I can see the castle, so the mangonels will move in immediately. Is this a doubt castle? Ooh, this might decide the game already. If Lojza can get this up, the game is going to continue. If this castle is not going up, ooh, Lojza's losing so many villages, trying to get a bit desperate, but 97%, it's up, it's a doubt castle. He lost so many villages, 47 only. And now, Janik, of course, he needs to go back. It's not a big deal though, because Lojza lost so many vills. In the middle, ooh, a few vills of Janik going down. They have loom, but there is light cav taking on villages. I guess Janik wanted to go for a castle. He has the stone to do that. He's losing a few villages as well, being careless. I don't like this. And Janik probably can still not see the TC on the side. He could see the trees, but not the farms. And if he spotted the TC, he would have even bigger advantage. Castle coming up for him. And Janik is on the way to Imperial Age. Very important to see, while Lojza is so far away from it. Look at this. He doesn't have food or gold. And he spent a lot into light cav. Is now going for Chukunu if he could do so. Lojza did scout everything in the back. Not sure why he moved the villagers to the outside here. He could have just gotten to the safe the back, maybe put some walls up. Even the main goal is safe for now. And I think Janik cannot see the main goal. He cannot see anything pretty much. But Janik is just waiting for the Imperial Age to come in. And then he's going to trap down that castle. I imagine the second Janik will be up to Imp. Lojza may even call it GG, because then he knows he cannot do anything against the monks. Maybe helps, and trebuchets. Even Onagers or Capram, Siege Ram would be an option. I think Chen needs to get a Siege Ram upgrade. And Janik is about to be there. He's still attacking, he's still being annoying, and Lojza now with another TC on the outside, which Janik can still not see. Janik up to Imperial Age. Lojza is not resigning yet, doesn't see the need to. I like this, I like to see him fight. And still a few of those light cav are being a pain in the ass, but Janik in the meantime taking that stone. Lojza spraying his economy on the right hand side. As soon as Janik can see this, Lojza's economy will be in trouble. And I think Lojza knows with the trebuchets coming up and the castle about to go down, as well as this TC. He's calling GG right now. He knows he's far behind. Same villager numbers, but 40 against 2 military units. What are you going to do here? Very well played by Janik with a nice attack. Lojza was not able to defend at all. This was a very weak point in the vaults. He should have re-vaulted this earlier on. And like this, Janik with the aggressive approach, winning game number 6, and we're going into the deciding game number 7. There it is, deciding game 7 with Saracen's War here, and I know for a fact there's 2 parts of this game, so the game dropped somewhere along the road, and thankfully somebody re-uploaded on the AOC zone, so I could get the working file actually. We see Janik with a lot of villages on gold. He didn't go for any military buildings, compared to Lojza, who has an archer range and go for archers already. Janik got the better map in my opinion, because he's got relics closer, one inside, too close to space. Janik is also already on up to Castle Age, but, and this is huge, the archers are attacking villagers, and Lojza doing a good job for now. Palisade wall about to go down, but the monastery should go up. Janik has extra resources inside his base, the 3rd gold and 2 extra stone and gold, but he didn't scout it, as far as I know, didn't scout it. This is really bad. 3rd gold outside, main stone on the side here, and the main gold pretty safe in the back, so that's something he's going on for him. And quick walls coming in, crossbowmen done. This is huge. Double monastery, but the palisade went down. There's a siege workshop now with the mangonel coming in, and Lojza really delaying Janik here, which is really important to see. Crossbowman upgrade and fletching was done. Of course, it's cost something, but I think it was worth it for now. And the villagers not being hit because ballistics is not there, and now the mangonel making sure that those crossbows have to go away. For now, Janik's push delayed at least, but Janik is the one who's going with monks and siege again. Let's see for Lojza. He's got 1 archer range, the monastery is up to get a few relics in. He's got 1 relic inside, he's got 1 relic on the side here close to space. Main gold on the side, 2nd gold outside, 3rd gold outside on the other side, main stone and 2nd stone inside. There's a TC coming up from Lojza now, and of course he had to invest into crossbowmen, so he didn't get a TC early on, but he's got the 1st relic in, and he should be able to get number 2 and 3 maybe. Let's see, this one is safe for him, and he's getting it right now, and he should be able to get the one on the side. But of course, Janik is going to move for the monks. You do atonement already? I don't know. Lojza considering? Yes, 2nd monastery coming up, very important to see. And let's go a little bit faster. The 2 mangonels attacking the walls immediately, and the monk going around to actually take away this relic, which is important to see. Lojza, can you see the relic? Yes, of course. Atonement coming in from Janik. Lojza investing in redemption. And that means, ooh, crossbow going out. And that means Janik should have a good time to convert monks here, also stealing away that relic. But 1 monk is going down, and my voice is stopping. Oh my god. I hope that's before it helped a little bit. Now the crossbowmen, almost all of them going down, the last one being converted. Yes, the monk surviving. Now of course this is open, and the Mangonel 1 was going down from Lojza already. Janik approaching with the monks, and 2 Mangonels redemption coming from him as well. And I think Lojza does not have atonement, so he needs to run away with the monks even. There's the first conversion starting, and Lojza deciding, nope, I'm not giving up my monk, I'm rather deleting it. As the Mangonel, but both players have the redemption, so this could be interesting. The TC under heavy attack with 2 Mangonels only, but it's enough. And there's 1 Mangonel approaching. Lojza still not for atonement, and he's going for crossbows only. I don't think this is a good idea. He needs to delete that Mangonel. And Janik looking good for now here. Look at this. He is the one who's going aggressive, and he's successful. The crossbows are really not the best idea at all. I'm wondering, why are there no... Yeah, that's the barracks coming up. No, monastery coming up forward. I thought maybe scouts, Lightcliff would be an option again. But this time C2 actually went monastery coming up for Janik in the front. Crossbowmen trying to take down a few monks. Actually, the Mangonels went down, 1 conversion, but this is very good from Lojza. He's able to take down a lot of monks, actually losing the crossbows in the end. There's 3 crossbows remaining for Janik now, and Janik going for a castle. Wow, on the main stone and covering that 3rd gold, actually. That means Lojza's in trouble. He will not be able to get a castle up easily, because this stone is covered by 3 crossbows. And again, there's a Mangonel approaching. Lojza doing heresy, very important upgrade, very expensive. Market and blacksmith coming up outside, and he's still going for crossbowmen. He can take his main goal for now, and he's again going out with the crossbows to take down monks, but now he needs to go back. He was able to kill like 3 or 4 maybe. That castle, I like it pretty much. It's in a very nice spot. Makes sure that Janik will be able to get more stone. He can sell the stone or get another castle up. Look at this. Janik is approaching the 650 stone, that he needs to get another castle up, and I think maybe right here would be very ballsy, but it would be a very strong castle. Or on the left hand side to cover this TC, the stone, and make sure that Lojza will never ever be able to get the castle up. I don't think there's extra stones on the there is, but in the Janik space. And now the crossbowman moving in to take down a few villages. Nice Mangonel shot here. I guess this Mangonel was converted, but the castle is going up. There's a few villages from Lojza attacking. Doesn't really help. Wow, 99%. He denied the castle. He made sure that all the villagers were dying. I didn't see it. I didn't expect it. But I guess Janik will send another villager, and then he should be able to finish that castle. Still fighting's happening inside Lojza's space, but looks like Janik is still in the driver's seat, still got the advantage, and there's the villagers coming in. That means Janik, wow, he's got 20 more villagers. I thought maybe that was even numbers. And the Mangonel going down 1 for 1 here. That Mangonel underneath the TC is not being attacked because there's no villagers inside. Finally, it's going to go down here. And the main gold for Lojza is just running out, so Lojza has to go for that 2nd gold here. There's no extra golds on this side, only on the side and close to Janik. Now even Mamaluk's coming out, and Lojza is in trouble. Janik looking good. Resources, he doesn't have a lot of gold, but he should be able to switch to other golds here. Can go for that 2nd gold outside or the 3rd gold inside, which he still did not scout. I'm very disappointed in Janik's scouting, to be honest. But if he wins this game, then who cares? If he loses this game because he's lacking gold, then you know what you need to do better. And I hope, did Janik sign up? I think he signed up for MoAre4. I'm looking forward to see him play again on Arena. Crossbow's now taking out a few Mamalukes. There's outside, but Lojza cannot do anything against this. And Janik for now looking very strong here with 2 castles, taking his time. Maybe he's considering Imperial Age now. Lojza has a lot of gold in the bank actually, and he's still producing crossbows. He's taking the 2nd gold of the villagers and a town center coming up. But this is the point where the game players dropped, and that means the game can continue immediately. There we go, town center coming up. And what else is TC about to go down? Only 285 HP left. Lojza actually going in. I don't know how he did get in. I guess through that hole. And the crossbows are going to try and do a little bit of damage. There's not a lot of villagers here. And finally, as you can see, Janik running away to the back of his base, and he's going to find the gold. Very important for him. There's a lumber camp was about to come up, but no. And that's 100 wood, or almost, going down the toilet. Nice Mangonel shots on this crossbow, and Lojza taking quite a lot of damage here. Not sure why I can see that number 1 right now. I guess I can see the numbering of Lojza. Also, this TC went down, and now crossbows approaching for Lojza to take down the monks, but the monks will go into the castle and they will be safe for now. And TC coming up on the extra stone. Looks like Janik is living off stone here. Lojza with a lot of gold but no food. Janik pretty much the same amount of food and gold, but not a lot here. He's investing into Mamalukes, and we're not going to see an Imperial Age too early on. The crossbowmen were cleared inside here. Wow, that looked like the big shot as well. and there's more crossbows on the field. Military numbers roughly the same. Those two crossbows can be really annoying on that wood line, and they're going in the middle again, but beautiful shot here, a few of them going down. Nice split now. The mangonel went down, but that's like at least 7, 8, 9 crossbows with one mangonel. Very good here from Janik, nice defense, and at the same time he's getting up a castle where the main TC was before. So he's approaching Lojza's remaining base inside the walls, and of course also the outside very soon. And those crossbows are really annoying. Beautiful to see that Lojza's not giving up here. Janik is in the score lead, he's got that those castles up, but he is still trying to raid, he's still trying to defend here, and Lojza was 3-1 ahead. He should not lose this, but it looks like Janik may be able to take these games. I'm not sure how Lojza can get rid of all these castles, get a good eco going, because Janik is like 50% more villagers. He's, what is that? 31 villages ahead. The 3 monks going down fast. That's huge. In early castle age, it's not really that huge. In like late castle age, from here or mid to late. Lightcav now coming in from Lojza. Janik with a lot of gold in the bank. He can buy his way up to Imperial Age, no problem whatsoever. And what is investing into? Did he buy another castle here? I don't know. He's got 1k gold in the bank. The mangonel attacking monks. Why not converting? I guess now he started to convert, and Lojza decided to suicide that mangonel as well. The castle's taking down more and more buildings, but it's not really doing a lot of damage anymore. Those monks going down to more crossbows. This is amazing, and heresy meaning make sure that Lojza doesn't lose anything to Janik, in the sense that Janik will get the units, but the units are going to die, and I think that's like 500 gold going down here, and there's still crossbows remaining. The siege workshop may not even go up, and the monastery coming up forward here for Janik again. I'm not sure about the monks any longer. I think you should invest into something like trash, like pikemen or elite skirmishers, or maybe go up to Imperial Age, but Janik is investing into Mamelukes. He's producing a lot of them apparently, and is still investing into monks as well as taking a lot of stone, probably selling stone if he needs gold, but he's going for another castle somewhere very soon, 800 stone in the bank, and this is just a very, very nice map control game that Janik is playing here. And where's the castle coming up? Janik going forward with that castle, sending a few villagers. The crossbowmen trying to approach, and the Lightcav now coming in. They're getting converted and are dying, therefore. But the crossbowmen are being hunted down by Mamelukes, which shouldn't do that. The crossbowmen are stronger, but there's the mangonel coming in. Nice open formation here from Lojza trying to take down the mangonel. This castle halfway finished. Now a ram coming in, and that means Janik needs to invest a little bit more to get the castle up. But Lojza doesn't have a lot of space left, and that's a big problem for him. Now Janik is taking Lojza's second gold on the outside, and where is Lojza going? He doesn't have anything. He has those few crossbows. He's got 70 villagers and 30 of them idle, which is really bad. Nice repairing the mangonel. Another mangonel coming out, and the ram is following those crossbows. Though the crossbowmen are still trying to deny that castle. But to what end? Siege workshop coming up. Lojza got a few farms here, a lot of idols because he cannot take any gold. Janik has a solid economy, a lot of working villagers. That's more than 100 villagers working, and now they're building the castle again. The crossbowmen won't be able to stop this because there's monks, there's mangonels. Ooh, nice Lightcav raiding here, nice Lightcav attack on those mangonels, but those mangonels are still getting a few shots on the crossbow. The crossbow need to go back again. Janik could go to Imperial Age if he wanted to. Lojza is not even close, and this is a very good example of how the map control can decide the games. Look at this. Where is Lojza going to go here? There is no free space whatsoever, and as long as he cannot push back here a lot of units, and I don't see that happening, Janik may be able to win this game in Castle Age only, with a 52 minutes plus game already happening. The mangonels are just too strong. Now the Lightcav are moving in. I'm not sure why I'm getting any like pikemen or maybe camels. I would love to see camels now here for Janik. The Lightcav going on to conversions, I guess. Those rams could be really helpful, but against mangonels they're not really too strong. The crossbowmen getting a few monks down, but a very big hit with the mangonel. And the rams now approaching the TC. I think this is over. Within minutes, Lojza will need to resign because he cannot go anywhere. These castles are making sure that there is no way to escape, no way whatsoever. Maybe through the middle, but really, do you want to go there? And then on the castle coming up, Janik, that's castle number 1, 2, 3, at least castle number 6, 7 actually. And Lojza finally calling the GG. This is amazing how Janik managed to push, gained full map control, used the fact that Lojza didn't have a back base and not too good of the resources, and in the end come back from 1-3 to 4-3 for Janik. Very, very strong game, very strong set in my opinion. A little bit of an upset actually, because Lojza was expected to win this, I think. But congratulations Janik, going to the next round. I hope you enjoyed the set. See you in the next ones. GG.